Guys, what was the defensive plan to start? It looked like you were really limiting McGee. Was Hoover just a guy that kind of got hot one night, or was he a pretty big part of the scouting report as well?
I mean, as everybody knows, McGee is their primary go-to guy. So the plan was to prevent him from touching the ball, but number 10 is just as good of a shooter. I mean, in the scout we said that, so it was nothing new to us. I don't know, how we allowed him to get so many touches and open shots. So we failed on that end.
I guess can both of you guys touch on just the pacing of this game? It seems like when you guys were able to get up and down, that kind of seemed more of your flow. I guess talk about the pacing and how difficult it was to maybe control that tonight.
I did notice some of the things that the coach did on their team as far as when free throws were shot, how they would sub to slow the game down to prevent us from playing fast, which is something that we do like to do. So like you said, when we play fast, I feel like we're more aggressive and we do end up playing better basketball. So whatever their game plan was, they executed it.
Guys, what is the offensive plan right now? Do you want to try to work the ball into Chris and Mike? Do you want to be a three-point shooting team? Is there a set identity that you guys want to be?
I think we just want to do both. I mean, if we just set with threes or the ball inside, it's not going to work that well. But, I mean, we try to put in the paint. We try to get open shots too. So it's mixed. It's not only three-pointers or just get in the paint.
Because what was working well for you offensively when you guys had those kind of bursts where you would get it to 2, get it to 4, and then what wasn't working, I guess, not those times? Was it just not being able to get out in transition? A lot of times Keyshawn kind of sparked some life in transition that got you guys going. Was it just tough in the half court sometimes?
I mean,
offensive end?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, so there was times when guys weren't executing the play that was called, so that screws up, the offensive plan that we have set. Sometimes we got the ball out and we didn't push it fast enough in transition when we had the opportunity to. But at the end of the day, we didn't get back and play transition defense good enough, and we allowed their best shooters to get touches, which was the game plan to not do.
Yeah, I think more than offense, it was the defensive side. We got it like to 5, like a couple times, and they just came back, scored a layup in the 3, and it was 10 again. So,
and then the first half killed us. We shot a low percentage, I believe. Was it like 27% or something like that? So we weren't hitting shots. I feel like in the beginning we got solid stops, but we didn't convert, or we turned the ball over ourselves. So it killed us.
Guys, it seemed like they were getting some pretty easy buckets there in the second half. Were you guys pleased with the overall energy you guys had on defense down the stretch when you guys did get it into that 5-6 range?
When we got it, when we cut it down, yeah. But that we can't just go in little spurts of having that energy. It has to be consistent, and everybody has to dial in and do what we ask, do what Coach asks.
Hassani, without Justin for who knows how long, what pressure does that put on you guys, maybe particularly defensively, I guess, in guarding the ball? Obviously, you did a good job with on the perimeter tonight with McGee, but what does that do for the kind of the whole scope of the season?
That's a real tough loss, and prayers go up to my guy. Scary injury that he had. I really don't even like talking about it, to be honest. I don't want to talk about it.
It's just part of the game. You got injuries, but like Sonny said, it's a really tough loss in both sides, on offensive and defense. So we just got to adapt and moving forward.